with Brazil's World Cup stadium so far apart from each other, flying will be essential for both teams and fans. But with over 500,000 visitors from around the world expected to fly in for the matches, will Brazil's airports be able to cope? Paulo Cabral investigates.
In just under 4 months, thousands of football fans will be crossing this hall on their way to the World Cup. It still looks quite bare, but the airport operators assure this new terminal of São Paulo Guarulhos International Airport, Brazil's busiest, will be ready in just a couple of months.
When Brazil presented its bid to host the World Cup, the government promised that the airports in the country would be expanded and renewed to receive comfortably the thousands of visitors that will come for the event. And here in São Paulo works on schedule, and this airport is set to be ready a little over 1 month before the beginning of the competition. But that's not the case in other parts of Brazil.
In the city of Fortaleza, an impromptu tent terminal will be set up due to delays in major renovations to deal with the influx of passengers. In other cities like Rio de Janeiro and Salvador, construction will continue throughout the Games. Airport infrastructure upgrades are key to the success of the Games as Brazil continues to struggle with delays on construction across the country. For example, the US team and their fans will travel more than 5,500 kilometers or 3,485 miles, and that's only in the qualifying phase of the competition. But the problem is not the amount of players, fans and tourists that will arrive for the Games. The fact is that an expansion of Brazil's airport infrastructure is long overdue.
From 2002 to 2013, we tripled the number of passengers in the domestic market in Brazil. But we are still dealing with problems that are being solved or by the government or by ourselves related with airports.
São Paulo International, for example, has to deal with more than doubled its capacity of 17 million passengers per year. Expansion recently began after the South African company Airport Company South Africa, or AXA, won the auction to operate the airport, which was previously under state control.
GRU Airport is an airport that handles around 36 million passengers a year. So that is a third of what, for example, Chicago O'Hare handles, right? And they are the biggest one in terms of passengers, right? So there is a lot to grow.
Brazil needs airport infrastructure updated for reasons that are beyond the World Cup, and there are good prospects that this will happen now, but not necessarily in time to benefit the visitors that will attend the 2014 World Cup Games. Paulo Cabral, CCTV, São Paulo.